And so that they'll know that. So yeah, oh yes, Mr. and Ms. Prospect, of course we have, we're fastening each one of these in 5 different points. We have special fasteners, blah, 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 blah. And of course they will penetrate into the existing decking of this house, but not more than 3/4 of an inch.
Now, Mr. Salesperson, is there an underlayment under that stuff?
And that's where we're going.
No.
No, there's not.
So
there's not a requirement yet because it's going to be, it's the next step.
There's no paper.
This has nothing to do with waterproofing. The membrane is going to be the whole water.
Exactly.
So there's a membrane in addition to that.
We're going that way.
Yes,
Okay,
nice
here's where we go. So this is what we want to do is, especially if we're tearing off a foam roof, because they've been sold, even the real estate person that sold the house to them was selling, oh, you have a foam roof. It's, great insulation, right? Then they find out that the thing's leaking 3 years later, right? Around all the penetration. But they've been sold already that they have a really good insulated roof, and they do. Foams. So in comparison to a foam roof, how would an R30 compare?
That'll be the R30. An R30 insulation will be the foam roof probably by an R10, by 10 points.
Wow.
Superior.
Oh yes, easily.
Significantly
Polyurethane foam loses its R value every year. We have, what's our LTTR?
There you go.
That's for 5 inches, that's the LTTR R value.
It's R30.
That's the long term.
That's long term R value. Meaning that R30 will stay R30 the life.
That's that's down the road, that's the R value. Right
Oh, this is very good.
But the polyurea foam does not, it loses it. You got to check for the LTTR, what's the long-term thermal resistance for polyurea, which is the foam roofing. And I guarantee it.
So there's like an initial R value, and then there's the LTTR, which is the down the road R value.
Oh, really?
That's
and
right.
the ratings we're telling you on our ISO is the LTTR. That's the long term.
So your selling point is R30 stays R30 today, and it stays R30 10 years down the road.
Yeah. This is going to be covered up. Their foam is exposed to the elements.
That's right.
The whole time also. So
Now, so is it literally? Is it the ultra? Is it UV breakdown? Is that what's
gases offlet? All our foams have gases in it. They're going to offlet too, but they're sealed up because they're protected from the elements. The polyurea is not. All it's holding it is paint, coating.
And that's gone.
It's gone.
That's been gone a long time.
So it's not a good system.
Are we following this? Okay, so there's a coating that goes on top of that foam, and of course, as we know, with exterior coatings, that coating is breaking down. And I mean, man, if you have a coating for 5 years, I don't care what kind of coating it is.
Right.
I mean, you're doing pretty good.
Especially to those kind of elements where the sun is.
Oh, absolutely.
And the rain.
And the rain. So you have the degradation, UV, water. I mean, we're talking about, that means the man, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
That means the protectant coating that was put on that polyurethane.
Polyurea.
Polyurea.
Yeah, polyurea.
Polyurea foam is gone. Yeah. So now the protectant skin is gone. It's been gone.
And you know what? They're feeling what they feel, and it's comfortable. They're probably saving some energy.
Right.
But when they change to this, they'll instantly know. And with Windows,
holy
Toledo, that changes the whole game.
You're going to get reflectivity when you go to
wait till we get to that part. And you guys hit on that last time. That was awesome.
Yeah. So
now what we just want to know is, I believe that we're going to be foam slayers, man. Everybody up there, they're smart, but I'll tell you what, they'll buy this story because it's the truth.
And they'll buy the green.
They will find the green story.
The green
that's
element
based
is
on
the
point against PVC that.
Yeah, and we haven't even got there yet.
PVC.
So so the UV is it that the gas is part of the insulating quality of polyurea, and that it's being emitted?
It really is. That's the whole.
It's kind of like air pockets in a way.
Even ours lets off gases too.
Right, of course.
But it doesn't have the breakdown value of the elements of the UV.
So when that foam is put in,
basically if you can imagine, you've all bought cans of foam and you sprayed it in your homes to seal up your windows.
Right.
It's the same stuff, that's the same process.
Same stuff.
So what they're doing is they're pumping a gas into the chemicals to make it expand. Same thing we do with our ISO. When our ISO is made in our plants, they use a pentane, I think it is. Maybe it's not pentane anymore. But there's a type of gas that they shoot into it that creates it to rise in foam to certain heights. And that's, ours is almost identical to their product. It really is close. Theirs is just exposed to the elements and ours isn't, and that's really a big deal.
So the sun's breaking that down, releasing those gas,
Right.
so which in return is reducing its R value.
Right.
Because there's just not the density of all of those, and you